Rep Luna suggests that UFOs might be mentioned in the Book of Enoch, that these modern day advanced beyond our capabilities objects flying around might be what's referenced in the Book of Enoch. Let's see.
For some people, and I get this, some people are deeply religious out there, no matter what their faith is, and you're a Christian, and I think some people are embracing it, but also confronting this idea, like, how do I square this with my faith if there's either something else out there? But you're saying that it could actually maybe mesh with your faith.
Well, I think that the Bible's pretty clear that humanity was not its only creation. And I'm not saying that these are, items that were addressed in the Bible, but it is interesting that if you look at historical context and also documents that have existed throughout time in humanity, and we can get probably into a whole nother topic on that, but you read into the Book of Enoch, a lot of this advanced technologies is potentially referenced then. And so all I'm saying is that from a national security perspective, we, the American people, deserve to know what the government has. They shouldn't be hiding it, and that's what we're here to push for.
Yeah, we do.
Let's run that back. Where's the part where she said about the actual Book of Enoch?
But you're saying that it could actually maybe mesh with your faith.
Well, I think that the Bible's pretty clear that humanity was not its only creation. And I'm not saying that these are, items that were addressed in the Bible, but it is interesting that if you look at historical context and also documents that have existed throughout time in humanity, and we can get probably into a whole nother topic on that, but you read into the Book of Enoch, a lot of this advanced technologies is potentially referenced then. And so all I'm saying is that from a national security perspective, we, the American people, deserve to know what
it might be a reference then. Let's watch. She's been on this Book of Enoch for a while, and you know what? I haven't even read it yet, and I feel like it's low-key required reading at this point in like American disclosure. But let's see what she said on Rogan. We got Tupo with a great edit.
Well, some of them are written by prophets, and then, but I mean, Enoch is apparently supposed to predate even the time of Genesis and talk.
The nuttiest one is Ezekiel.
I'm telling you, Enoch is even crazier than Ezekiel.
Like, explain the nuttiness of the Book of Enoch to people.
Well, it's okay. So if you read it, it talks about the fall of angels, thus creating really the precursor of civilization that led to the first flood. I think that when you even go into potentially the technology that was given to mankind by these angels, it talks about the hidden beliefs and theories in astronomy, etc., metalworkings, all of it. But it really does explain, you were talking about earlier how you have a lot of these religions around the world that kind of say the same thing. This is kind of the OG text that leads to those stories that we're hearing from many religions around the world, to talk about angels mixing with mankind and then seeding a super essentially race of humans that essentially were responsible for basically damning mankind to the flood. I mean, you hear about stuff in Greek and Roman mythology, people who had these super crazy power.
Here's my question. That's a great. We don't want to play too much Rogan because he'll copyright strike us. But I wonder if Luna or any of these other Congress people think that this is like an angel or an Enochian kind of thing.
Aware of anything in the United States government arsenal that can split a Hellfire missile like this?
No.
And
because this doesn't really move like a craft to me. This moves like a almost like it's a being, like a plasma being.
Do whatever blob thing it did and then keep going. Nothing.
Nothing.
All right. How about you, Chief Wiggins?
Nothing to my knowledge, ma'am.
Okay. And how about you, Mr. Borland?
I prefer to answer that in a skiff.
But that's a Hellfire missile smacking into that UFO and just bounced right off. And it kept going.
It kept going, and it looks like the debris was taken with it.
Yeah. What the hell is that? What?
So
what flies like that?
Again, I'm not going to speculate what it is, but the question is,
does this video scare you guys? Yes or no?
Yes.
Wiggins?
Yes.
Nat?
I had a different reaction. I was really happy that it got out. Thanks for providing
Curiosity
that,
kills the cat. All right, Mr. Moore.
Respect, you're wild, bro. I think Anna Luna is an angel. Hilarious. All right, what are we gonna do next?